82. Alright. Gonna be tough. Man. It's one of those games, man. We're gonna have to fight. .99 offense. That's gonna be tough. Alright, here we go, boys. It is time for the Super Bowl. I'm just gonna probably mute my mic. Okay, Johnny, you weirdo.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 56.
For the first time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who have been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Second and 14. Sliding out of the pocket. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Lions are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd and 5. He'll go underneath here to his running back. Catch is made. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Bengals. Calvin Ridley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And before the snap here, we've got a timeout by the offense. It's their first of this first half, and they'll get together and talk this one over. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 8-6 the score after 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Mooyers. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there. And
the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Second and 6. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. They'll set up a throw. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for two. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. he's got him back within a field goal now. It's 16-13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime at Super Bowl 56. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Taking it about the 1. A good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They'll try air. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Calvin Ridley. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And this is going to be intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Fields this way up at the 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Phillips, the edge man, on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 56. Now they'll run it on the toss. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Hands it off out of the gun. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Bengals will get the football back. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Bengals are getting closer now to that ever-elusive first Super Bowl victory. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jordan Mooyers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Second and long. He'll buy some time right. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Finding room to the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
89 yards rushing for him now. A big part, no doubt, of why they lead in this Super Bowl.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Super Bowl. And the Bengals are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll roll him out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Again, he'll drop to throw. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Buying time to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Bengals grab it.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to... It got his man complete. The 30. 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And they will take a knee here. And they take a knee. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's